konnichiwa. I am Dea with C. Kadondon from Wonderscape Tour, and I am your tour guide for today. How was your trip? Is it good? Alright, and I'm happy to hear that. Now, kindly follow me on our way to the bus to do an head count. Is everybody settled? Alright. Good day, our dear tourists, or as we stated in Kapampangan language, Maya Paabak Kekayungan, and welcome to the beautiful province of Pampanga. Once again, I am Dea Ritsi Kadondon, your tour guide for today, but you can call me Miss Day, and it's my pleasure to serve you. Together with Mr. John Pingong, our licensed driver and our head captain for today's trip. Say hi to Mr. Pingong. Alright. Are you excited in today's trip? Alright, but first let me do a head count to make sure we are complete. 1, 2, 3, 20. Fantastic! We are all complete. On behalf of Wonderscape Tour, your safety is our utmost priority. I know you are all excited, but I want you to remember the PTI. P stands for precautionary measure. Always wear your protective gear such as face masks and face shields. Strictly follow social distancing and keep your alcohol by your side. Also, do not forget your things unattended such as wallet, bags, and gadgets. Next, letter T stands for take the most out of your time, take memories, and enjoy every destination. And lastly, letter I stands for instruction. Always pay attention to my signal indicated by a whistle and a flag, which means we need to gather back on our starting point at specific time that's good for everyone. And by the way, my dear tourists, I almost forgot to remind you that littering is bad. Practice Claygo, clean as you go, and if you have any questions, feel free to approach me and follow the itinerary given with you. So time check, it's already 8 AM in the morning, and please my dear tourists, synchronize your time as mine. Done? Okay, thank you. Now, while we are waiting to our first destination, let me introduce to you Pampanga. Mekeni, Tukika, Mamasyal ta Pampanga.
Pangaslag ning Aldo, arapan mengke kang bie. Dumiman kat magkanta, pasalamat king mimye. Pampanga, Pampanga.
Pampanga is a province located at Central Luzon region. It's capital of San Fernando City, and it is known as culinary capital of the Philippines because of its delicious and heavenly dishes such as tocino, halo-halo, palabok, sizzling sisig, and even their exotic food that later on we will try as we reach to our destination. And now we are already here in our first destination, which is the Clark Museum and 4D Theater. One of the most exciting and top-rated things to do in Pampanga is visiting this museum, which hosts an extensive collection of the different items that have influenced Clark's history, heritage, culture, and even Pampanga as a whole. It is not a very large museum, but the varied displays of the different artifacts, memorabilia, are of good quality and relevance, which increases the enjoyability and uniqueness of the museum overall. And to our second destination to give us guidance in our trip, this is the Holy Rosary Parish Church, also known as Santa Rosario Church, today fondly called by locals as Pisambang Marabol. Stands in the epicenter of Old Colia Town, now Angeles City. This church has been recognized by the National Commission for Culture and Arts as a National Historical Site. Today, this church serves as the city's main religious center, and local devotees flock the church and faithfully attend activities, especially during Holy Week, because locals here in Angeles City have a strong faith to Apong Mama Kalulu. So my dear tourists, I know you are already hungry because it's already 12 p.m. and it's lunchtime. So our next destination is a famous restaurant here in Pampanga, and I assure you that you will experience great scenery and unforgettable dining experience. So here we are, my dear tourists, to our third destination, the Apagmarangle here in Bacolor, Pampanga. Apagmarangle is not just an ordinary restaurant, it is what you call a floating restaurant. The restaurant is situated in a farm and the dining is located in a man-made lake itself, thus giving it the floating restaurant experience. Apagmarangle means food being served in the farm, and it serves authentic Kapampangan cuisine that you should not miss when you are here in Pampanga, such as exotic food like betute or stuffed fried frog, sizzling balut, kamaru, sisig, and many Kapampangan dishes. So what are we waiting for? Let's eat! Did you enjoy your food? Indeed, Kapampangan dishes is delicious, right? It's awishi. That's great. So now again, sit back, relax, and enjoy to your respective seat because we are now bound to our fourth destination. So now, my dear tourists, we are already here in our fourth destination, the San Fernando train station. It is a railway station of the Philippine National Railways situated here in San Fernando, Pampanga. The station was the site of a stopping place for Filipino and American prisoners during the Bataan Death March in 1942. This train station serves as witness to the suffering of the Filipino and American soldier under the Japanese forces. Now, this train station is a historical landmark of San Fernando, Pampanga that will never replace to every Kapampangan. To remember our childhood days, here our last destination, the Sky Ranch here also in San Fernando, Pampanga. This amusement park will filled with laughter, excitement, and enjoyment to kids and young at heart. We can make our family and friends enjoy with the different activities and rides we can try here in Sky Ranch. And this amusement park is a must-visit attraction because we can ride the biggest Ferris wheel in the Philippines, which is the Pampanga Eye. They called it Pampanga Eye because upon riding this Ferris wheel, we can see how beautiful Pampanga is. And this destination will bring us back to the happy memory of our childhood. Did everybody enjoy our trip? Alright, and good to hear that. Indeed, Pampanga is a great destination that deserves to be part in our bucket list. It's sad to say that this is the end of our trip. I hope you've learned and enjoyed your itinerary for today. On behalf of Wonderscape Tour, it's a pleasure to spend our time with you. So sit back, relax, and as we approach you to your hotel. Arigato gozaimasu, thank you, and akala salamat.